We do have somewhat dispergent metas. Somewhat the same. We'll see. We gotta wait for the clock to go down. Right now, no one's on a Mei and no one's on a Reaper. And I think both these teams just want to run what they run. I don't think we're going to see any switches. I think this is straight up what we're going to see coming out. Interesting stuff. Yeah.
Maybe they had a pact beforehand. They were
Gentleman's
like,
agreement.
Yeah, gentleman's agreement. If we go to a mecha base or a map like it, let's play that.
I think the pact was more like, hey, no Mei, right? Let's just not play Mei. No Mei in Mei. It's no Mei Mei.
Oh, it's not. It's. Yeah, Mei no Mei. Mei no Mei. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what a world. If only solo queue was exactly the same as these guys. I think Shax was oh my goodness. Edison. Good? He not good. He no have recall. He's got a. What is this? Ring around the rosy. Okay. They eventually decide to mutually part ways.
Oh,
so much damage. Look at this. Yeah, KSP up on the high ground is just not something you really want to do with. Point cap instantly. We do see the range just struggling to do anything. Go on, headshot it. Oh, Edison playing with fire.
He's got the
and you have two supports basically with you. Yeah.
The Briggs there, the Divas there. It's not going to happen.
Oh, not where you want to be. Mid-air headshot. The boy likes to aim, and he got one more for the highlight reel. KSP. Oh, the dynamite. The BM to finish Edison off with no blinks.
Yeah,
this
one should be wrapping up.
They should just int onto the point because they're not going to be able to survive this. They're just kind of wasting time at this point. Yeah, even Dogman kind of feeding himself. I think that was a little bit. You want to reset ASAP, really. Didn't really find too much about in that fight apart from ult charge.
You know, I play a ton of Tracer, but I think my favorite sound design in the game is hearing a dynamite blow up and a Tracer scream right afterwards. Because the dynamite sound is so good, and then just hearing the screams, it's actually very, very fun to hear. Also, like, because I play some Ashe too, and it always feels good when you can get a Tracer with a dynamite explosion. Atlanta can come back on this full force though. Nano and Grab are ready to go. Grab can also be countered with a pulse bomb. We'll see where Bob ends up during this. What about Bob?
What about Bob? Gonna be a new film, actually. It's invented by the Overwatch. What about Bob? Well, Dreamer, Shax, McGravy, they're gonna clean this one up. Again, I love the pick from FRD, but it's just not working out. This double dive tank is just seems to be ever so much better.
Yeah, they got rocked before they could even use ultimates, right? So the Valiant are still in a really good spot. They're gonna have Rally and the Primal here. Atlanta with the advantage on paper, but they have to win this fight. It's the last fight of this stage.
Oh, he's getting chased away. He's got mech back, yeah. There you go, just ticks over. He's taking a little bit of damage too. Graviton Surge across the map. A beautiful Pulse's Massa just falls through the ground. Oh my word. FRD didn't get too much with that either. That Graviton Surge a little bit gone to waste. Sharp and Edison are so low. Shax trying to clean this fight up. There'll be a dynamite kill onto Sharp. This is going to be 100-0. FRD's on the point alone. No supports to be seen. Dogman's back on the Lucio, but he's not going to be able to do all too much. This is really just to stall out. The Valiant are coming back in the series. They now need one more map to find the reverse sweep. Oh my goodness, Companion streams in absolute ruins. Preps across the boards are getting destroyed.
Yeah, I doubt there were too many 3-2 Andys out there. Shax stuck Massa and just flushed him down the tube. Like, it goes down there. I would have loved to see like a cartoon effect of just Briggs' armor popping out through the top. Oh, that was hilarious. But Massa has been getting stuck all day, really. Like, it's been a tough day to be a Brig. It's one of the better targets, actually, in this composition for a Tracer to hit. Oddly enough, you know, Brig used to be just the death of Tracer. Took her out of the meta for what felt like years if you played Tracer. But now with the shield health being what it is, you're even fine sticking shields because then you can come back and just rock the Brig in the face. But slow-moving target if she doesn't have bash. And as you put it, Valiant, one stage away from the reverse sweep over an Atlanta Reign team that a lot of people have ranked very high.
You see the Reign now just not wanting to take to the skies as the Echo as well, Hex. They don't really want to mess with KSP's Ashe. It's been so dominant thus far. Double dive tanks as well. Dreamer going pretty low. My goodness. You've got to be careful though. They can't really take the fight in a close quarter situation because Sharp is on this Reaper. Shax manages to keep people up though in the back line. Not bad at all. Dogman's going to get this Coalescence on very soon, but KSP taking out Edison. Two
They're
big
up
players
two.
now for the Rain, now down, and they do manage to cap, yes, but at what cost? Valiant are going to be able to cap this one straight away. Straight away they're going to be able to get the flip. Massa ends up falling too. They're going to be able to stagger FRD, not quite. KSP just wants another headshot to his stats. And Valiant taking that team fight just so handily as soon as Sharp blew his cooldown.
Yeah, Massa has had enough. He's on Lucio, but he still gets picked down there. The problem with the Lucio is Edison can never take a 1v1 for Shax now. You can never reasonably believe that you're going to have the health pool advantage because you don't have armor checks. Rain still on the brig is going to be beating in checks. Look, right now, Shax has armor. He can be more aggressive. Put him down. Oof, that's a big clump of red.
And Edison already falls to a headshot. And Shax being so patient with the pulse, I mean, you might as well if you're going to land like that. Oh my word, the Rain are just falling apart at the seams right now.
You can just imagine Shax like seeing it as like, okay, she can't fade away, and then he's waiting to watch the movement and just doing like trigonometry in his head. Is like, if I go here, go there, and then he hits the stick. Shax is connected with so many of these pulse bomb directs, and now 50% and counting up for the Valiant, making an unlikely comeback. A whole lot of check marks up there. Bob is going to enter the field at some point as well. Every other ultimate you'd want for the Valiant ready. Sharp has moved over to the Reaper. That makes sense. Edison is going to near Pulse Bomb as well. I think this is kind of a comp that you want to move in as fast as you can on.
That was perfect position from Lastro. Wow. Support should take notes, that is for sure. Coalescence, sorry, it should be coming out soon, you'd hope. A big fire grenade, Dreamer doing so much work to create space, and Sharp's already dead. Edison ends up ending his own life with a pulse bomb. Oh dearie me, this is all falling apart once again, and the Rain now have one fight really to do anything. The Valiant are coming as far back as you possibly could. The complete reverse sweep is in their hands, Hex. 10% away now.
Their best bet here is speed boost, maybe preemptive beat, just to get a prayer of a Death Blossom that saves you the fight. They do get the touch, still not over just yet. Shax, I'd love for Shax to end this in.
That beat's going to be good though, surging them all forward. Sharp has the Blossom as well. They're forcing Valiant away, but Poke goes down to a coach gun. A Coalescence will make sure the Valiant can't touch the point for the time being. As they do manage to find the flip, they're not out of the woods just yet.
And the nice thing is that they were able to save that Blossom. Massa had to use beat just to give his team a fighting chance. You don't want to take it to spawn with you. They're able to engage, and Valiant's unable to get out of there quickly enough.
Dogman dies, he used that orb and it went on the wrong side of the wall. Sharp now coming in with the Death Blossom is going to be able to save the fight for the time being. Oh my word, still so close, and Valiant, they do have ults online as well. They got Bob, they got Bomb coming up, they have Primal Rage and the Pulse.
They can be patient here. They only need one fight. You don't want to start throwing this fight away and have to go to a third map. Meanwhile, Shax still lurking. Can't go after the Moira if you know she was fade. It's a waste.
Yeah, it is. And of course, I call down exactly what you do. There's Bob on the point. No sleep dart by mind you for Rain. KSP ends up going down. There's Self-Strong. Bob takes out one. A big stick as well. Shaq kills Dogman, and now Mus is the only healer for the Rain. They're slowly but surely bleeding out. This is the damage that they needed. Shax and Rain are going to be able to clean up Rain. FRD is going to fall as well. The Valiant are going to find the flip, and OT once again is in their favor. It's ticking down with one person to touch. It's going to be the Tracer. Edison stays alive for the longest time possible, but he has to get off the point soon. No recall available as the Rain make their engagement once again. Primal Rage comes out for Popo, but he's going to get instantly slept. Dreamer unleashes one of his own as Edison ends up going down. The nade onto Popo sends him basically to the grave. He has to play so passive now. He ends up falling as the Coalescence wasn't quite enough then to heal him up. Dreamer stays alive against all odds, and the Rain once again in their last stage of this map to try and fight their way back in. Dogman finds Lastro eventually, and the Pulse Bomb from Shax is ready to be unleashed. The beat just in time from Massa to try and find a little something extra. The gun down onto FRD might have just done it. They have. The Valiant come back with a clean 3-2. The reverse sweep was there. They made it work, and what a series we just witnessed.